Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and let the rest go. Shutting you out was wrong. I should have let you in. Well, yes, this person knows that shutting you out was definitely the wrong thing to do, because they are acknowledging that they have missed out on so much love, on so many experiences that the two of you could have shared together, because they chose to put that wall between the two of you. Now, perhaps this person shared with you that they were hurt in the past, and we've all been hurt in the past, guys. Everyone that has loved has been hurt. And we are supposed to learn from those experiences and grow from those experiences, not build walls around ourselves and around our heart because of those experiences. But for many of you that are watching this reading, I feel that that is what this person has done. They've been afraid of getting hurt, so they build the walls around their heart and stay very safely guarded behind those walls. But they see that shutting you out was wrong. If they had let you in, their lives would be so much better. And for some of you, perhaps they did let you in. And for others, perhaps they let you in for a while and shut it down again. Opened it up and shut it down again. And that is a one-way trip to crazy town, isn't it, for you guys watching the reading? That is a horrible thing to go through as well. But you were trying to help this person, but they shut you down. They shut you out because they were trying to keep things safe for them. That is why they built these walls between the two of you, creating that blockage, putting that obstacle there, creating that interference, because they were not comfortable opening their heart to you, because they were afraid that they were going to get hurt. But they see now that that was the wrong thing to do. They should have let you in. They should have shared more with you. And then you would understand why they treated you the way that they did, instead of just being completely in the dark about this person's words and actions that have been so hurtful to you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. I was always afraid you would leave me if you got too close. Would you have left this person if they had shared everything with you? Would you have walked away from them if they had told you about old emotional wounds, damage from past relationships, things that they went through when they were children, perhaps, because their parents weren't loving and giving to them? You would not have left. You would have helped them work through those issues, because that's the nature of you. You're caring, you're considerate, you're kind, you're loving and understanding above all other things, but also because you have spiritual awareness. You would have helped this person work through these things, and they see that now. I was always afraid. That's in the past. They're not afraid anymore because they want to let down their guard. They want to let you in because they know that you would not abandon them or leave them. But shutting you out and shutting you down was definitely the wrong thing for this person to do, and they are definitely acknowledging that at the moment. They know that you wouldn't have left them, but they were afraid that you were going to judge them for some of these things that they went through when they were younger, when they were children, teenagers, young adults, when they had past relationships that created a lot of damage in their lives as well. If they had revealed some of these things to you, they were afraid that you were going to judge them, leave them, walk away from them, run away from them, never speak to them again. And so rather than run the risk of that, what has this person done? Well, they've sabotaged the relationship by putting up walls and blockages and obstacles. That way they can say, well, I left you before you left me because you were going to leave me anyway. What a self-defeating thing to think about yourself. And that is what this person has been doing this whole time. That when you were spending time together before, self-defeating thoughts about themselves, bringing their own chaos and confusion into this connection because they were afraid that you were going to leave them if they shared those things with you back then. But what they realize now is that if they had had conversations with you about these things, if they had shared these things, if they had opened up about those things that were difficult experiences for them from the past when they were younger, when they were children, or past relationship traumas, it would have lessened that heaviness of those things for this person. You know, when you share something that is a heavy burden for you, when you share it with someone else, it's cut in half, right? And you feel this immense sense of relief and this sense of like, oh, I can breathe again. This person sees that if they had done that, they would have felt so much better. And that would have allowed them to not shut you out, but kick that wall out of the way and let you in. This person sees now that shutting you out was the wrong thing to do. They know that they should have opened up to you because they want to open their heart to you, is what is coming through for this message today. Is this real, or have I lost my mind? I feel as well for this person. It has been so intense for the two of you. When you first met, that was this initiation point for this person. Boom, their heart opening and feeling this love for you come pouring out of them. Perhaps they shared that with you. Perhaps that was just something they kept to themselves. But you felt it because you both felt that same thing at that time. And during the time that you were spending time together, this person was constantly asking themselves over and over in their head, is this real? Or am I going crazy? This can't be real. How can I feel something for someone so quickly, so deeply, so strongly when we've only been around each other for a short period of time? This does not make sense. I must therefore be losing my mind. You guys watching the reading, you're probably more equipped, more spiritually aware, advanced, more aware of these kind of connections as well, to where you weren't in that same space as this person. You knew what was happening because you could just tell. You have that strong intuition. You have that awareness about you. But for them, it was overwhelming, which is why they say, is this real or have I lost my mind? This cannot be real. It does not make sense. And these connections don't make sense, do they? Have you tried to explain this connection to other people in your life? Your friends? Your family? They probably think you have lost your mind if you try and explain this kind of connection to someone who hasn't had this kind of connection. It's something that's to be experienced, not thought. It's something that you can't wrap your head around, only your heart. So, I feel that this, as well, for some of you watching the reading, is the reason why this person chose to shut you out, because they couldn't understand what was happening. Is this real? Is it fake? Is this really happening to me? I can't believe that I feel like this. This is true love. What am I going to do? I've never felt anything like this before. I didn't expect to meet someone like you. And then, bam, you came into my life. And now I'm standing here all the time going, is this real? It feels real, but I feel like I'm losing my mind because it doesn't make sense. Well, this person is no longer losing their mind, and they understand that this connection between the two of you is, yes, oh so very real, because they want to get back to it, and they also want to open their heart to this connection as well. You are the plot twist I never saw coming. Okay, guys. When you watch a movie, or when you read a book, a novel, or when you're watching a series of something on television, aren't plot twists what make it so interesting? Because the plot twists are the exciting part, right? And that is what you have been for this person, this great plot twist, this exciting part of their life. And of course they didn't see it coming. Because if they'd seen it coming, they wouldn't have believed it anyway, because they would have thought they were losing their mind. You are this tremendous catalyst for change in this person's life, and they did not see you coming. And then you came into their life and you shook them up. You woke them up. You flipped them upside down and inside out. And you turned their world upside down, actually. Which is why they're saying, how could this have been real? I must have been losing my mind. But during the time you've been away from each other, they have gotten a grip, a big grip on all of this, because this person needs to tell you how they feel. They know that they need to let down their guard. They know that it's time to be real with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing? It's hard for me to express my deepest thoughts and feelings. True. But I'm getting better at being vulnerable. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank goodness. It has been difficult for this person to express their deepest thoughts and their deepest feelings, but that comes back to something that we talked about earlier when I said perhaps this person never really received from their parents the kind of love, the kind of emotional support that they needed. Sometimes children are raised not to show or express emotions, which truly is a very horrible thing for a child to go through, because they need that love, that encouragement, that support. And that can be, for some of you, what happened to this person. But they are getting better at being vulnerable. Perhaps for some of you, this person had relationships in the past where they tried to be emotionally expressive, but the person that they were involved with at the time just shut them down and shut them out. So of course, that is going to be an experience that this person doesn't want to go through again, although they should have dealt with it at the time, like we talked about earlier, learning from that experience and healing it and letting it go instead of carrying it around with them all the time. And that can very well be as well why they have chosen to build walls around their heart, to keep people out, to prevent themselves from getting hurt, which really just ends up hurting themselves even more. Whenever we try and shut off our heart chakra, it ends up hurting us in the end. Not only from not being able to give and receive love, but because that's just not a healthy thing to do to your entire chakra system. Those 7 chakras need to be open all the time. Understandable at times that we will shut down our heart, especially if we are going through something that is emotionally crushing. Like your person abandoning, running away, being silent. Of course, you probably felt that heartbreak when that happened, and then you shut down your heart because you didn't want to feel it anymore. But then you let it open again. Your person, in the past, they did not do that. They tried to keep it shut down and closed off because they didn't want to get hurt. They didn't want to let anybody in. Perhaps someone that they were involved with in the past made fun of them, ridiculed them, criticized them nonstop. So again, of course, that is going to cause them to definitely shut down and close off their heart space. But this person realizes as well that this is real, that they haven't lost their mind, and that it's time for them to start expressing their deepest thoughts and feelings for you by opening their heart to you and showing up and telling you how they feel. But let's use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The 5 of Cups. Well, the 5 of Cups is a very sad card. It is a card of loss. It is a card that tells us your person has been going through a very difficult time. And that very difficult time, I feel, is because they shut you out and shut you down. And they are feeling what life without you is like. And not only feeling the heaviness of that loss, that sorrow and that sadness, but also the guilt that comes with all of that as well. Because that's what the 5 of Cups is about. But the number 5 is also a number of change. I should have let you in. Yes, your person's going to open their heart to you, to let you in. When we consider the 5 of Cups, those 3 cups are regret, remorse, and guilt. The other 2 cups are the 2 cups that are still standing. And that is like the 2 of Cups. Your person wanting to hold on to those 2 cups and make a beeline for you because they want to let you in. They know that they should have done it sooner, but they weren't ready, but they have been using this time away from you to get ready because they are getting better at being vulnerable. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The 7 of Cups. Well, that's interesting. A 5 and a 7 of Cups. Cups are all about emotions. And that's what this reading is about. Your person being able to open their heart and talk freely about their emotions and their feelings. The number 5 is a number of change. The number 7 is a number for change. Number 7 is change with a purpose. Changes are on their way. Now, the 7 of Cups tells us that your person thinks about you all the time. They daydream about you. They dream of you at night. They fantasize about you as well with the 7 of Cups. They think about all sorts of things. They envision a life with you, a future with you where you are side by side. And that is something that has been a vision for this person since your very first meeting. But the 7 of Cups is also about your person acknowledging that they made bad choices in the past because they had clouded thinking. They weren't thinking clearly. Well, they're thinking clearly now because they see that shutting you out was wrong and that it's time to open their heart and start sharing it all with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The King of Cups. Well, well, well. Isn't that interesting? This actually is quite fascinating. I'm actually very pleased that the King of Cups came out right now, guys. I try not to show too much excitement because I don't want to knock the cards or the table or knock the camera down, for goodness sake. That did happen once a long time ago. I knocked the camera down because I got too excited. But back to the King of Cups, who definitely excites me. The King of Cups is all about love. It is all about your person letting you in. It is all about your person letting you get oh so very close to them. It is all about this person saying, yes, this is real and I have not lost my mind because my heart is open and I am accepting and surrendering to this love. You are the plot twist I didn't see coming, but oh my God, am I so glad that I have the opportunity for this magical plot twist that has happened in my life, which is you, and I am going to be vulnerable. That's all about the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. It is for everyone. It's more important to consider what the divine is sharing in this reading today. And at the moment, this is about your person saying, I am ready to open my heart. I need to tell you how I feel about you. All 3 cards so far are cups of the tarot cards. Now, the King of Cups is someone who can be emotionally intimate. This is someone who's not going to be avoidant anymore. This is someone who is going to tell you everything about themselves, about past stuff, about current stuff. They will share all of their future stuff with you as well. It will be full disclosure with the energy of the King of Cups because that is about wisdom. That is about truth. That is about honor. And that is going to be your person returning regardless of their gender or sign, guys. It's a collective reading. Just take what resonates and release the rest to the universe. But the King of Cups has no fear when it comes to love. They're not going to be afraid that you're going to leave them anymore because, for one thing, they're going to make sure that you don't by showing up for you, by being there for you, by being loving, emotionally supportive, by being emotionally available by sharing everything with you, but also because words and actions will be the same. No more you having to toss a coin or juggle the ball to figure out how this person feels about you, because they're going to tell you and they will show you. And this is something that they will make a daily event. You will never doubt ever again how this person feels about you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The sun. Do. I haven't done that in a long time, but yes, the sun. The sun comes all the time, right? The sun comes every day. The sun is about growth. The sun is about healing. The sun is about the light. Well, as far as this person is concerned, you are the light in their life, and you have shined your light into all of their deep, dark crevices, all of the recesses of their mind, so that they have been able to change and transform in the ways that they need to be able to embody the energy of this loving King of Cups. Because they've been growing, they have been healing, they have been changing, and it's time for the sun to come out and shine in this connection. We all go through many challenges in our lives. That is something that we all seem to be dealing with, especially right now. Have you guys going through a lot of stuff right now? It's like everything is just, everybody I know, all my friends are all going through something really harsh, really difficult. And we all have our own set of trials and tribulations and difficulties that we have to endure for each and every lifetime, but it just seems like a lot of it lately for many people, right? Well, the sun is about the peace and harmony, the tranquility that comes after all of those difficulties, after the storms, after the trials and tribulations, after the things that we never saw coming that make us go, how did I just get hit with all of that craziness? Talk about personal plot twists here is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, the tree just fell on the house. Oh my God, someone just ran into my car and it was sitting in my driveway. Oh my gosh, they were doing fireworks and they set my car on fire because one went under there somehow and kaboom. Of course, that probably wouldn't happen, but I'm just using these as examples, guys. Difficulties that we go through in our daily lives. The sun always comes out again. It's important to remember there is an old Buddhist philosophy. Let me try that again. There is an old Buddhist philosophy that says, nothing lasts forever and nothing is impossible. So know that the healing and the growth is occurring for your person so that it also can happen in this connection, in the relationship itself, so that you guys can be embraced by this light. Your person wants this light energy, this brightness, this sun, this sunshine, which is you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? Let's see what we need to know. The Four of Wands. Well, talk about someone opening their heart to you. The Four of Wands is where it's happening, because the Four of Wands is about commitment. It is about partnership. It is about your person wanting it all with you. They see this relationship for the two of you going the long term with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. The celebration of marriage, the celebration of union. It can be a proposal. It can be an engagement party. It can be a party at your house or their house to celebrate the fact that you are getting back together, or at your joint house if you are having a housewarming party because you're moving in together. It can be the party that comes after a wedding that I can never remember that word ever. Oh yes, see, there it comes now. Reception. It is about celebration of union, but perhaps it could just be about the two of you celebrating by yourselves, going somewhere for some fun in the sun to celebrate the fact that you are getting back together, or for a honeymoon. or just because you are celebrating the fact that you are together. The Four of Wands is a card of big celebration. Whether it's just the two of you alone or with friends and family and others present, however the two of you decide to do it. But ultimately, the Four of Wands is a card of union and partnership. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? The Emperor. Well, the Emperor is all about making something happen, isn't he? Yes, he is. And I say he because that's the Emperor, right? So that's the archetypes of the cards. Now, the Emperor, well, the Emperor is ruled by the planet Mars. And that little planet is all about action, all about getting things moving, all about your person getting up to make something happen as well. Mars rules passion also. Lots of passion here, lots of love with this combination of the Emperor and the King of Cups. But the Emperor is also ruled by Aries. Now, the energy of the Emperor is someone that has a plan. And they're going to make sure that that plan is successful. Although this person might have been fearful in the past to open their heart, to let you in into their deepest thoughts and feelings, they're not going to be fearful anymore, because with the energy of the King of Cups and the Emperor, this person is showing up with courage, with confidence, not like a cockiness or arrogant kind of confidence, but just with this gentle knowing of knowing themselves now so much better and standing in that power of who they are. But the Emperor has a plan. And the energy of the Emperor makes sure that they are successful, because the Emperor wins all the time. And this will be about your person pursuing you and pursuing this connection again as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? The Two of Pentacles. Well, it's time for change. Change is coming with the Two of Pentacles. No more silliness, no more up and down, no more on and off, no more trying to figure out what is going on with this person, because they're going to show up and tell you. The Two of Pentacles is about that juggling, trying to figure out, do they care about me? Do they not care about me? Do they love me? Do they hate me? What is going on here? You're not going to be on that emotional roller coaster ride yourselves that comes with that Two of Pentacles anymore. Because this person with the King of Cups is going to show up and tell you what is what. And you're going to be filled with this great sense of like, whew, the sun is shining on me again. Happy days are here again. You're going to feel it within your heart and within your soul as well, that what this person is saying is sincere and real, because they've always loved you. It's just time for them to start showing you and telling you. Now, the Two of Pentacles is about change. Changing the dynamic that is here between you. Changing where it currently stands as well, because the Two of Pentacles is the turn around. Time to turn around. Time to come back. Time to see if you want to talk, spend time together, come out into the sunshine together, travel together, do things together, because this person is going to open their heart to you, because things are going to be so very different than how they were in the past. Also, your person giving so much more to you, especially with the King of Cups and the Emperor being on the table for this reading. Being understanding, being kind, being generous, with love, with affection. Making sure that you know where you stand with them all the time. No more of this clownish behavior. No more foolish behavior or ridiculousness. Just this person showing up and showing you their love, the way they've always loved you and cared about you. It's time for this person to open up, is the point here, and that is what they have been saying throughout this reading, because they're not going to make bad choices anymore. The time for bad decisions is leaving, because this person has had clarity, especially with the sun being here. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? We'll use some oracle cards now and see what else is happening. What do we need to know, please? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Ooh, surrender. This is a waning crescent 3 moon, if that resonates with anyone. I don't know all the phases of the moon, but perhaps someone does. Waning crescent 3. This is about surrender. The deck that we're using right now is, let me see. It's Queen of the Moon Oracle. All of the decks that we are using for the reading are listed in the description box below the reading, of course, below the video, but surrender. It is about your person surrendering. They can't control what's going on within them anymore. They can't control their feelings or their emotions. They can't keep shut down anymore. They are letting that wall down. Kicking it away, shoving it away, sweeping it away, getting rid of it, because this person does not want to stay in this space where they have been. They want to experience the fullness of the love that is here between the two of you. They want to surrender to this connection, no longer trying to control what is happening between you, no longer trying to control their emotions, or slamming on the brakes, doing the on and off, doing the hot and cold, none of that stuff. Because that is going bye-bye, because this person wants to give back to you so much more than they ever have. 2 of Pentacles. Your person returning so much love, kindness, and consideration and compassion to you. Surrendering to all of this because they're tired of running. They're tired of denying their feelings. They're tired of that wall, and they want to let down that wall and let you in. Now, this surrender card comes with number 26. That can be the 26th of any month. That can be your age. It could be their age. The ages of either one of you when you met. It could be February 6th. It could be June 2nd. It could be the number 8. It could be the 8th of a month, or it could be August, if those numbers or date sequences resonate with anyone. But it is time to surrender. You guys watching the reading, surrendering as well is the best thing for you to do. Sometimes it can be hard because we think that we have to constantly be on high alert for what is going on with them in some way, shape, or form. But really letting go and letting God is the best approach, because when you do that, a huge weight is lifted from your shoulders and even from your heart, because you realize that you can't control what is happening anyway. All you can do is get out of your own way and let the powers that be take control, because they really do have more power than we do. They're the ones that are in control of the destiny anyway. They're the ones that have the divine plan. They're the ones that are holding that in the palms of their hands. We are just the chess pieces down here on planet Earth that they move around kind of in a way. That was a bit of a joke, guys, but it's sort of how I see things sometimes, especially in that first meeting that you have with this person. The universe moving everything around to make that first meeting happen. And they were powerful enough to do it then, right? To allow the two of you to meet in that very mystical or magical way. So, of course, they're powerful enough to bring the two of you back together at the right time. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing? What do we need to hear? Well, this is focus. This card comes with number 14. What a beautiful butterfly on her head there. Focus. Your person has been focused on themselves here for the last little while you have been apart from each other. They have been focused on their own growth. They have been focused on their understanding. They have been focused on trying to understand as well why they did all of the things that they did when they really felt this deep love for you. Knowing that truly they weren't losing their mind, that it was real. But this card also tells us that when this person returns, they are going to definitely be very focused on you and on building a better relationship with you, for you. Because this person isn't going to blow it with you again, not with the energy of the King of Cups. This is about a long-lasting relationship with love as the main cornerstone for that partnership. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. This card comes with number 14. Now, number 14 can be the 14th of any month. It can be January 4th. It can be April 1st. It can be the number 5. Number 5 here with the 5 of Cups. So it can be the number 5. It can be May or the 5th of any month. I feel as well with this 5 of Cups, this person is disappointed with themselves, very disappointed with their actions and behaviors. And that's something that just popped in. That's why I just heard that right now. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Fruition. Well, this is Harvest Moon. This card comes with number 37. If anyone resonates with number 37, now that can be your age, their age, the ages of either one of you or both of you when the two of you met. That can be March 7th. That can be July 3rd. It can be the number 10. So it could be October. It could be the 10th of any month. It could be the number 1. It could be January or the 1st of any month. But we do like number 1. I do anyway, because it's all about starting over. It's all about having that fresh start. And I feel that that is going to be a very powerful, fresh start for you and this person. Now, I really feel that what this is telling us more than anything is that all of your plans, all of your prayers, all of your tears, all of your desires for this person and theirs for you are coming to fruition. The people upstairs are already working on it. The divine is working on it behind the scenes. You just can't see it yet. But this is about you and your person, all of the preparations that you have been making while away from each other to come into union with each other. It's all going to come into fruition at exactly the right timing, and that is within the divine timing of the universe. But I really feel that this is about all of your preparations, everything that you've been through, all of the sorrow, all of the sadness, all of the tears, all of the growth, all of the healing, all of the work that you have been doing within yourselves and what this person has been doing as well. All of that is coming to fruition because this is ultimately about your person showing up to open their heart to you and let you in so that the two of you can experience the beauty and power of this soul deep love that you share with each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Peace. Balance, harmony, and friendship. Well, don't get caught up on that friendship word there, guys, because this is not about friendship for you and your person, although you will be friends, of course. You'll be lovers, you'll be partners, you'll be companions, you will be everything to each other. It's about balance and harmony. It is really about restoring this peace between the two of you. The sun brings peace, balance, and harmony into our lives, bringing tranquility, bringing growth as well, and healing. And that is what I feel this person wants to restore to this connection, this peace between the two of you. It is time for peace. It's time for this person to show up and start talking and start spending time with you, because this person is feeling this need to reach out, because ultimately they see this partnership with you with that 4 of Wands, which is that great celebration of your union, of all things coming to fruition. Shallow. Hollow, empty boredom. That looks kind of like a very bleak scene, doesn't it? Kind of like all those clouds and those buildings with those puddles. And I do feel that your person's life feels very hollow and empty without you. Their heart is definitely feeling a little empty and hollow at the moment, very empty actually, and hollow knowing that something is missing. And that missing piece to their life is you, just like it is for you concerning them. But as well, their life without you is boring. They see you as someone who's exciting. You're a lot of fun to be around. They want to be around you, and they want more experiences with you. One of the things that's going to cause them to open up as well, because they see that they were very shallow in their treatment towards you in the past. They want to be deep. They want to experience and explore the depth of this connection and the depth of this love and how powerful this connection is for the two of you as well. Let's see what else. Open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. This is about your person opening their heart. That is a cute little wooden heart there on a string. I wonder if it's a necklace or just something that's hanging in a window or some sort of decoration. It doesn't matter. That was just my mind having a little meandering thought there. Receptive. Yes, your person is going to be receptive to this love. Their heart is opening to this love. They are going to be able to be vulnerable. We saw that somewhere else, and we have the King of Cups, which is all about vulnerability. Being able to share everything with you, being honest, being raw, just letting you know everything about them, all of their innermost thoughts, all of their secrets, everything that they have kept hidden from everyone else in the world. They are going to share it all with you because they're not going to be afraid that you would leave if they let you get too close, because this person has awakened to this connection and they are surrendering to the power of this love that is here between the two of you. But this person is opening their heart, opening their soul, realizing that this is real and that they haven't been losing their mind the whole time. That what they feel for you is real as well. That it wasn't something that was infatuation or imaginary, but something that is sustainable and maintainable over time if they open their heart and let you in. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Loyalty. What a cute dog with that hibiscus. I think that's a hibiscus. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. It doesn't matter. Does anybody know what that flower is? Just curious. Trusting, reliability, and believing. Well, excuse me, when this person comes back, when this person returns, they want to honor this connection. They want to honor this love. You will see them be trustworthy. You will see them act with integrity. You will see them act with wisdom. You will see them be reliable and accountable because they want you to believe in them. They want you to believe what they're showing you and telling you about how they feel about you. This person knows it's going to take them a minute to regain your trust and your belief in them. But they're going to do it because this person doesn't want to continue on this journey through life without you. It's boring. It's shallow. They feel hollow and empty without you. They want to restore this balance and harmony to your lives, to this connection. They want to open their heart and let you in because they need to tell you how they really, truly feel about you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.